Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom. I'm a full-time eBay reseller and a stay-at-home dad for my 6 kids. It's been a hot minute. It's been probably 2 weeks since I recorded the last upload. I think I've got one in the can that I could put up, but a couple of people reached out. I appreciate your concern. The reality is I just had too many irons in the fire, and if you've been following the channel for very long at all, you've probably seen me skip a week or more of uploads. Like, I just, something's got to give, and normally it's the channel uploads. So that's what's going on. I got 6 kids. They're on summer break. We got all kinds of things going with the yard and the house and family and Father's Day and plumbing issues and car issues and just pulled 100 directions. I didn't make videos. I just got the stuff out the door. So I skipped a couple of uploads. Thank you for reaching out to make sure that we're cool. Everybody's good. Today is going to be a quick one. We got 9 items to go out the door. A couple of really good ones, a couple of nothings. This, I paid 50 cents for a handful of tools, 50 cents a piece for a handful of tools. This is a 1/2-inch ratchet. It's from Powercraft, which I'm not familiar with, but it's definitely a vintage ratchet. Pretty high quality. It's hefty. Sold for $19 free shipping. This I got as a giveaway when I was ordering stuff on Whatnot, and it is new. It like just got thrown in the box without my knowledge or consent. So I just listed it. It's an Arkansas shirt, size medium. $7.69 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $16.80. So like worth listing, but it probably was listed for 2 years. This I paid $35 for. It's an old motorcycle helmet. When they have the chrome, that makes a lot of difference. I saw this one from across the parking lot at, if you guys are familiar with Peoria, Moss Avenue sales. It used to be like people in a wealthy neighborhood having yard sales, and they'd block the street off and they'd have some antique vendors and stuff. But now it's like infused soap and somebody knitting their own doilies, and it's not anything that I'm going to be interested in. It has morphed into only a handful of antique vendors. But anyway, I found this Arthur Fulmer. If you're not familiar with Arthur Fulmer helmets, I sold a purple one on the channel less than a year ago. Nice chrome on this one. The orange sparkle is a good color. Sparkle is better, but some of them will have decals that'll make them good too. Anyway, I paid $35 for that a couple weeks ago, and it sold for $125. I bought it since we've been back from Florida, so like it hadn't been around for too awful long. I got this hat at a yard sale on the channel. You guys saw me pick this up for 75 cents. It has the 1992 Barcelona tag on it. It also had a really nice pin on it on the other side that was, you can see there's a hole, that was the 1992 NBA Dream Team. So I listed that separately. I paid 75 cents. The hat sold for $18 free shipping. These Bibles. This one is the Perry Stone Hebraic Prophetic New Testament Study Bible. And this one is the same thing, but it's the Old Testament. The Old Testament is significantly more sought after on this, and these are King James Version than the New Testament. Maybe because it's a lot more pages, maybe because of whatever professor is teaching this, they're doing the Old Testament and not using the New Testament as much. I don't know. But our Goodwill has started putting Bibles at free. And I saw these sitting like this, and I was like, what are these books? And then I saw that you can kind of see where the sticker was on the sides, that they were free. I was like, oh, they're Bibles. And I pulled them out, and I was like, oh, they're boxed. Huh. Open them up, and they're leather bound inside there. I'm like, holy cow, those are nice. So I comped them, and they I listed them for $149, and I was having a pretty slow day. Had a couple of pretty slow days in a row, so I took down. I relisted that helmet yesterday. I relisted those Bibles yesterday, and those Bibles sold for $149 from free, which is fantastic. And so don't pass up on Bibles just because they're free. Those didn't have any writing in them. If somebody had signed the page where you say that it's your Bible, if they had been like some leather Bibles, you can get like gold leaf on them to put a name on the outside. That kind of thing hurts a Bible sale. I mean, they'll still sell, but something like that where they're brand new in the box. Somebody is excited to get those. Paid $150 for them. $15.99 Komatsu. Just a hat. I'm pretty sure this one was out of my brother's stuff. $15.99 free shipping. It's hardly worth touching. $16.99 this Imagine Dragons hat. I couldn't find it just now. We'll find it in a little bit. But it did sell. It's part of things that have to go out today. And at the exact same time, the same Goodwill, I bought both of those things. This Mickey Mouse Villains. House of Mouse was a popular cartoon in the late 90s. This is copyright, doesn't say what year. Anyway, on the Disney Channel, and the Villains one is not available on Disney Plus. And so I was like, this should be good. And I mean, I paid $1 for it. It sold for $12.99. It'll ship media. Is what it is. It's not going to be a ton of money, but it is kind of neat. And then these sunglasses, I don't know if I can make you see that they say, there you go, The Rock, and have the bull for Dwayne The Rock Johnson on them. They are very collectible. The tag here says, on this side says 2001. So they're like Attitude Era. I was never a fan of this. The last like wrestler that I was a fan of was like Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake, Hulk, when he was yellow, like 80s, mid 80s. I was 7 the last time I paid any attention to professional wrestling, but I knew that these glasses would be collectible. I found some comps that were like $150. These didn't seem to be exactly that. Most of the ones that were selling were new with the tags still hanging on them. So I priced these at $70. They took a month and a half to sell. Pretty excited about that. So that's my 9. We're going to get back to regular uploads now. Thanks for paying attention. I think I'm going to wrap this, get these sold, get these packaged up so that I can go pick up my son from his summer school thing in about 15 minutes. And then I'll be close to the post office. I can drop those off. And then I'll show you the one. Let's move to a week ago when I did film a video at a thrift store. Spoiler, I don't think I actually ended up buying anything. The last time, the home court advantage Goodwill, the last 7-8 times I've been in there, totally struck out. But I've been doing pretty well at yard sales and stuff. So I made a video of going into Goodwill. Let's look at that and then we'll wrap. All right, guys, we're buzzing into this University Goodwill. We'll go to the other Goodwill too. Not a whole lot of time to waste today, but I haven't been doing what solds because I've been way behind on shipping and just barely getting it done in time to get it out on time. And today was no different, because the toilet acted up and backed up into the house. Well, the tank overflowed with clean water into the bathroom, the laundry room, and the living room. And then a teenager, cut his finger off in my driveway on him messing with his bicycle. And I wasn't even out there, so I don't exactly know what happened, but I talked to his dad and he's gonna get it reattached. But anyway, there's been a lot of mess going on at my house, and so I haven't been doing the what solds. I've been just keeping my head above water. Anyway, we're looking for good stuff. I'll let you know if I find anything. So I did find this. It's $10. Cuisinart. Doesn't seem to be cracked. It's a little dirty. But Most of the time this will sell for enough to be worth paying $10 for, but this motor that is limited edition metal, I suspect this is higher end enough that it might sell. It might not be something I want to part out and just sell it whole. Anyway, you guys know better than I do at this point because I've already put comps up to show you what that thing sells for. Parts and whole. So let me head the questions off before they come up. The kid didn't actually cut his finger off, like through the bone. What happened was he got it, as far as I'm aware, he got it stuck in the, between the chain and the sprocket, and then pulled back, and like, I definitely saw a bone, and it was like a big, like half of his finger. It was not good, but I'm gonna follow up with his dad in a couple hours and make sure that he got his finger put back on right. So then over here in the CDs, I found Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's a Best Buy exclusive. I'm like, that's weird. It's unusual. I'll scan it and just see, and it has exclusive bonus features, and it has one listed for like 13 plus shipping, and then the 2 or 3 that are sold are enough to make it worth picking up for 99 cents. There's not any reason to believe I couldn't get $50 or $60 out of just the work bowl, and maybe $50 out of just the base, but the base is going to be a lot longer tail. I might, like everyone that's listed is $50 plus shipping, but if I list mine at 30 then plus shipping, I think I'll do just fine. So like, let's call that $80, and I spent 10, and then this is probably 10 plus shipping. It is still sealed, so we're probably close to $100 out of the $11 I spent. We're gonna hit one more Goodwill and then go home and eat supper. One more quick one, Goodwill, hunting for treasures. This hat kind of makes me feel like I'm on a safari, but it also keeps my ears and neck from getting sunburned, and so I wear it. I will tell you, while we're looking around, and I've made it 3/4 of the way through the store and haven't found anything, I've been in this store 12 times and tried to make a video a couple of times. I've left empty-handed every time that I've been in here since we got back from Florida, except I bought one shirt for me to keep. Kids would drive me absolutely crazy with this little flute. An Uncrustables keeper. That's weird. Not something I've ever seen before. All right, I'll let you know if I find anything. New Wave oven, that's $15, which isn't terrible, but I don't think it's quite good enough for me to be comfortable with it because the sell-through rate's pretty low and it's big. This probably doesn't have, yeah, this is battery powered. Sometimes these are not worth buying for the clock, but the mechanism inside is worth buying. What on earth is that? Oh, it's like molds for a waffle maker or something. So I was about to leave empty-handed, and then I saw they came out with that new cart, and this was on it, and it's double-sided, and it's $5. And it would be a darn shame to leave it, but there's no evidence of anybody ever having bought one. It's not Habitat. I thought it was, I thought it's not Mountain, it's Habitat. I thought it would be the Mountain, but it's Habitat. God, it's awful cool. If it was bigger, I'd keep it. I think I'm gonna buy it and take a chance on it and try to list it for $20 plus shipping. It's an XL. There aren't any XLs currently listed, but there aren't any sold. So not any home runs today, but we're having fun. So there you have it. That's our the only thing that I had in the can. So to make this a whole video, thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, following, clicking the bell. Make sure that you click the bell and you'll start seeing the new uploads as I get back into the rhythm of making videos. We appreciate you being here, and make a comment if you haven't commented anything. Comment Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We'll see you on the next one.